currently writing my remarks. Public speaking is not my favorite thing. It's only a 3 or 4 minute remarks, so that's good. And I'm just gonna do a little practice run. Hi everyone, it is my pleasure to be here among all of the protesters. I want to thank the supporters. New York City is not going to welcome a group like Moms for Liberty with open arms.
God bless
It's always proceed with caution. You know, I have been trained how to, deal with a crisis and to deal with an onslaught or verbal onslaught.
You're absolutely disgusting!
This is not something that we organized. The defense of democracy really just is connected to other amazing groups. We all need to work together. I don't care who crosses the finish line. We just want someone to get across. I stand here with gratitude with the Urban Librarians Association, with the New York Public Library, Grandparents for Truth, D58 Equity Now, Reclaim Pride Coalition, and all of our friends and speakers. I want to say that New York is not a place for racism. All right, so here's my question. Is it okay during my speech to say Moms for Liberty can fuck off?
Oh, okay. Oh, absolutely.
You think so?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
All right, she's thinking about it.
I'm thinking a little bit. A little bit. I love it. I love it here, but is it going to be press? Well, here you can. It's just us.
No, press will be there.
And a special message that I wanted to leave for Moms for Liberty. I want to tell you to fuck off.
My name is Tiffany Justice, and I'm the co-founder of Moms for Liberty. I think I'm about to tell you some hard truths that the people outside yelling at a building don't want you to know.
We know that Moms for Liberty are afraid of teaching history. You don't believe in liberty if you won't let kids be who they are.
Well, I've got news for you. There's no such thing as a transgender child. They're called girls and boys.
As a trans person, as someone who has proudly been to elementary schools and to high schools to talk with kids, while you take away the life-saving healthcare that trans kids need, you are murdering them.
You're grooming our children! Stop grooming our children! Stop grooming our children, Rabbi!
There was one young woman who spoke at this the public speaking session last night at the board meeting. She identified herself as a proud queer woman.
I'm a proud queer woman and a proud graduate of New York City Public Schools.
Which I think means she's a straight girl without a boyfriend.
On December 20th, 2023, Chancellor David Banks criticized CEC2 members Maud Marin and Daniela Igorov for not acting as quote-unquote adults, saying he was prepared to take action because our children deserve better.
Maud, I have to say what you said about that former student who mentioned that she was queer and you quipped, oh, that just means she can't get a boyfriend. That is, you are in charge of the education of all these students. That was so unnecessary and spiteful.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a joke, but I'll say two things about it. It is a joke, but I mean it as a deeply serious thing.
This is just a recent chapter of Maud's long and public history of transphobia. Maud has said that men will never be women, and if trans women are women, they would just be women, but they are men.
Telling gay kids that there's something wrong with their body that needs to be fixed and that there's something internal to them is grossly homophobic, and I'm opposed to it, and I'll fight against it.
Why are you telling me how to raise my kid?
Yes to education! No discrimination!
Nobody outside, I was just down there, was capable of talking.
You're invited right now to come out with me on the streets of New York City tomorrow.
I'm on the streets of New York.
Yeah, but we'll go engage with the normal people, not these crazy people.
No, these are the normal people.
You think these are the normal people?
Yeah, these are the normal people.
You're the only person
these are the
here
New Yorkers.
engage in the conversation.
You are the radical minority. You got maybe 1%. 1%.
When we look at the United States of America and we're saying that every single different cultural group has to have a cultural education that matches either their skin color or their ethnicity or their potential gender, we're not a country anymore.
I'm the grandchild of Holocaust survivors, and I had to hear for years growing up about how this shit starts, and this is how it starts. But I love my kids, and I want them to be okay. Yep. Woo! Woo! And I want them to have the information they need, and that is what libraries are here for, and that is what schools are here for, a broad marketplace of ideas. And we do not welcome that censorship here. This is the social consequences of being a bigot.
I will be on Joy Reid tomorrow night. Yeah, there you go.
I want you to answer. I'm going to ask it one more time. What is your right to tell a parent who wants their child, who might feel seen by this story, why don't they have the right? Why don't they have the right as a parent to say, my child can have access to this book?
If a child feels seen by this story, that means that they have been the victim of a predator. That means that they have either been raped by a family member, they've experienced
and your proof of that is what?
You just said that if a child feels seen by this story. What I'm saying, Joy,
you're now making assumptions about it.
Joy, but if a child has been raped, we should do a lot better than put a book on a library
Now you're literally
shelf.
creating a story behind a child that you don't know.
I think the message about how New Yorkers feel about having their rights trampled on was loud and clear. There's always that discussion about they're going to mask up, they're going to riot, it's these liberals who are going to, burn the house down, and it's never that way, right? It's never been that way. And I was glad and proud to be representing the majority of Americans in this fight, so.